Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. Somebody bought this file that is a box and they thought it was going to have a lid and it doesn't have a lid, and they really just want like a kind of like an oval on the lid just to have a little lip. And they're kind of disappointed and want to know how you could make a lid out of this box. First of all, don't buy something like this off SD or wherever you bought it. There is a free program under Cuddle. Now they have a bunch of stuff you have to be a member to, which is still reasonable. And if we look right here, here is a open box with finger joints. And all you have to do is make it whatever size you want. Let's make the depth, well, I guess you click on it. And let's make the depth 3 inches. Well, that's maybe what it was. Let's make the depth 4 inches. So it automatically did that. You could make the height 3 inches. And look, it's already doing it. You know, you could make the width 3 inches, which is going to make basically a square box. Well, if you did, okay, well, let's change this to 3. But this is how quick it is. Now, this particular free one does not have a lid, but since he's already got that file, you could very easily make a lid out of the one you have. So first of all, we're going to take it, and if we look, it's 0.39 and it's in black. Make sure they're all hairlines because they're going to cut, and make them red. That way you can signify. Now, if he wants the box 1 inch tall, it's really easy. If you want to expand it, there's a little bit more to it. So what we're going to do, we're going to Control D and make a duplicate and mirror it. So this box is still 1 inch tall. And now I'm putting tabs on the top. But what I'm going to do is take away that line and that line and that line and that line, and take the Smart Fill tool. The Smart Fill tool makes a new object. There you have those tabs. You left click, right click, and it's a hairline, and that's ready to go. Then I would immediately, well, let's don't delete them. Because then you're going to need to make 2 of these, so just make a duplicate, and there's a new box. Same thing here, Control D and make a duplicate and mirror it. I didn't make a duplicate. Let me go back. Control D and mirror it. And we get the exact same thing we did a while ago. That tab needs to be in the middle. And the reason it's not in the middle, that's what I want to do. The reason it's not in the middle is because this was only a 1 inch box. And then just take your Smart Fill tool, fill that in, and there you have that box already done. Make it red, make sure it's a hairline. And if I can't stress enough to make your hairlines red, just so you know. Okay, here's the lid, or this is the bottom. So let's hit P and put it in the center of the page. I am going to take a rectangle, and there's several ways you could do this. I'm going to go from that corner to that corner, but then I'm going to go to Effects and Contour, and he said somebody just wanted like a 1/4 inch lip. So I'm going to contour the inside 1/4 inch. I'm going to go to Object, break Contour apart. I'm going to immediately get rid of the outside contour so I won't forget. I'm going to turn this into a red hairline. Now, it's not a rectangle because it's a contour, but we can open up the Docker under Windows, Docker's corners, and then you could do anything you want. Let's make it a 1/2 inch loop. That's going to cut out, make it, you click off of it and it'll be red, make sure it's a hairline. So that's going to be your box. Now, I strongly suggest always in a case like this, go ahead and make the Smart Fill tool and take that. And then that way, all that's one piece in case you move it when you're moving around your laser bed. And I guarantee this will fit because if we look, it's still a match. We'll have to turn this one 90 degrees. And this is a fit. We didn't change any of the dimensions of the tabs. And Cuddle's pretty, or if you do this from Cuddle's pretty, look how it's a little bit bigger, so they're going to be tight. So Cuddle does the same thing. Now, if you wanted it bigger, you can't make it too much bigger, but if you take the two that we've got, so you don't need these anymore. You've got a new box. But what you could do with these, if you needed to be a little bit taller, is Control D and mirror it. But then instead of deleting those lines, take it and get to that four-sided cross and put it right there. And then all you have to do is delete this line and this line and this line and this line and this line. And now you have, well, we don't have it yet, but watch what happens when I put the Smart Fill tool. Now we have a 1 1/8 inch tall box, so it's not that much different. Now there is a way you could spread it out, but go to Cuddle, open box with figure joints, and make it whatever size you want. You know, it even gives you the interior dimensions. It shows you a curve. The material's 1/8 inch plywood. You know, let's make it 5 inches tall. So now you have a 5 inch tall, and then you could do the exact same thing with the lid. And all you have to do is download the SVG and bring it into Corel, import it into Corel. And in this case, I think with Cuddle, you actually have to break it apart. And you don't need this. Well, it probably won't engrave, but you're going to need to turn it into a hairline because it might not be a hairline. Anyway, and there's actually a video they have. And look, it's showing you the assembly. It's pretty cool. And it is a free, there's ones that, are private or pro that you have to be a member for, but there's a free one, there's a free one, there's a pro. So there's a few free ones in here. There's a free one. And it's just Cuddle.xyz. I don't know where or how that's a website without com, but it'll come up. Anyway, I hope that helped that person a little bit. Thank you for watching.